In this section of the course, we're going to explore the relationship between sound and the energetic body. And if you've ever taken any of my other courses, you know how much I stress the importance of really familiarizing yourself with the energy centers in the body, just to have a deeper understanding of just about any modality of holistic healing. So what is your energetic body or your energy centers? Well, your energy centers are these spinning wheels of light or subtle energy. And even though they've been incorporated into many different spiritual practices, their existence has nothing to do with religion. It's an awareness of energy. These energy centers align from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. And in a nutshell, there are 7 main areas in which this energy flows through our bodies. Each of these energy centers, they all play a role in really keeping our lives balanced. So as energy flows through our bodies, it causes each of these energy centers to spin like wheels. When all 7 of these centers are spinning in harmony, we find ourselves at peace and balanced and whole. But if one of these centers is spinning too quickly or too slowly, we then have to identify the cause, and we have to try to do our best to bring that energy back to its optimum state of flow. Your energetic body system, it essentially reflects the vibration level of you, both in your inner world and your outer world. So when your energy is healthy and balanced, it's reflected in a more balanced life emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Each of these energy centers, they all correspond to a different area of the body, your organs, your neural network, your vibration, and they all correspond with different colors. And of course, there are many different ways to heal and balance your energetic body, with one being vibration and sound. Everything vibrates. And where there's vibration, there's sound. And every cell, gland, organ, and atom in our human bodies is capable of absorbing and emitting sound. We all have a vibrational signature, so to speak, that really reflects our emotional and our physical levels. So each of our main energy centers is tied to a specific note on the music scale. The first is the root. And the root is linked to the skeletal system in the spine, and it's tied to the note C. The second is the sacral, which is linked to the reproduction, the bladder, and it's tied to the note D. The third is the solar plexus, which is linked to the stomach and the liver, and it's tied to the note E. The fourth is the heart, which is linked to the heart and the circulation, and it's tied to the note F. The fifth is the throat, which is linked to the lungs and the throat, and is tied to the note G. The sixth is the third eye, which is linked to the sinus, the lower brain, and is tied to the note A. And the seventh is the crown, which is linked to the nerves and the upper brain, and is tied to the note B. So as you can see, this is where our singing bowls come into the picture. Singing bowls, of course, are an amazing tool for balancing out the energy system. Each of these bowls are tuned to an energy center frequency. So when they're played, those frequencies are projected into a diseased area of the body or a diseased area of the body. And it restores them back into balance. It brings our harmonic patterns back in balance. And science has actually shown us through studies that sound can produce changes in the immune system, the endocrine, the neuropeptides, all of that. So this calm and relaxation that's introduced through the body, it goes beyond the physical body. The tones of each of these bowls will permeate your system and will almost immediately begin to restore and transform your energy. There's a book called The Healing Power of Sound by Dr. Mitchell Gaynor, who's an oncologist and a clinical professor. And I'm going to quote what he says about sound and vibration as it relates to the body and health. He says, if we accept that sound is vibration, and we know that vibration touches every part of our physical being, the way we understand sound is heard not only through our ears, but through every cell in our bodies. Sound enters the healing equation from several directions. It may alter cellular functions through energetic effects. It may entrain biological systems to function more homeostatically. It may calm the mind and therefore the body, or it may have emotional effects which influence neurotransmitters and neuropeptides, which in turn helps to regulate the immune system, the healer within. So when a crystal singing bowl is moded to make the F note when it's played, that F note corresponds directly with the heart energy center. So that sound emission is going to connect directly with your heart. That sound is going to be the purest form of that resonant frequency, and it'll enter the body or the energy center within the body, physically, mentally, and emotionally. And it'll heal and awaken and release any blockages or any stored up energy or ailments. So each of those bowls will harmonize and balance the resonance of the targeted energy center within the body.